Yo, episode 6 is dark. Madam's got a knife to Blue's neck, demanding to know if she set her up. Tony just revealed to Amp that she's bipolar and has been lying this whole time. Blue and Tommy are hunting down the valet Hakeem. Carla's acting suspicious, like she knows who shot Madam. And Detective Davis is still pushing Tandy as a suspect, even though we know she ain't the shooter. This episode is about paranoia, family secrets, and the investigation going nowhere. Let's break it down. Episode opens with Madam furious. She's got a knife pressed to Blue's neck. She's yelling at Blue, demanding answers. Did you set me up? Who shot me? Were you involved? Madam's paranoid. She's hurt. She's scared. And she's taking it out on the person she trusts most. Blue is trying to stay calm, but you can see the fear. She's swearing she had nothing to do with the shooting. She's pledging loyalty. She's begging Madame to trust her. Tommy's there, nearly in tears. He's begging Madam, please trust us. We will find who did this. Please don't do this. After what feels like forever, Madam lowers the knife. She shows a moment of regret. She realizes she went too far. But then she warns them. Next time, I won't hesitate. This scene tells us everything. Madam's broken. She's lost the ability to trust. She's becoming more dangerous because she's wounded. And if Blue can't find the shooter soon, things are gonna get darker. Detective Davis is questioning Tandy again. This time Davis has phone data. She tells Tandy, your phone pinged near Club Eden on the night of the shooting, and you made multiple calls to Madam that night. Tandy's freaking out but trying to play it cool. She sticks to her story. I was just driving to clear my head. Nothing more. Davis keeps pressing. Davis knows something's off. But Tandy's not cracking. She denies any involvement. She seems scared, though, not because she shot Madam, but because she knows she's being watched. This scene is frustrating because we know Tandy probably didn't do it, but Davis is still pushing her as the main suspect. The investigation feels like it's going in circles while the real shooter is still out there. Blue and Tommy confront Carla about valet Hakeem. They're asking where he is, how to contact him, what does he know? Carla's acting shady as hell. She's like, oh, he quits, he's not here anymore. I don't have his information. Too convenient. Carla's being evasive. She knows something. She's protecting someone. Remember earlier when Carla had blood on her chest? Something's going on with Carla and this valet situation. Blue and Tommy leave frustrated but determined. They're gonna find Hakeem whether Carla helps or not. This guy's clearly connected to something. He's either the shooter or he knows who the shooter is. This is the emotional core of the episode. Amp confronts his mum Tony about her lies, the baby drama, her erratic behavior, all of it. Tony's been chaotic. She's been unreliable. She's shown up asking for money, causing drama, being involved in suspicious stuff. Amp is fed up. But then Tony hits him with the truth. I'm bipolar. I've been off my medication. That's why I've been acting this way. That's why I made those choices. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Amp doesn't know what to believe. On one hand, this explains her behavior. On the other hand, he's heard lies his whole life. How does he know this is the truth and not another manipulation? This scene humanizes Tony. It shows that sometimes people aren't evil, they're sick, they're struggling. But it also leaves Amp conflicted because trust is broken. You don't just say I'm bipolar and erase years of lies. Detective Davis brings in Quincy, that's Babyface's son. She's asking him about Tandy's alibi. His story doesn't match Tandy's perfectly. Davis is pressing him hard. Under pressure, Quincy starts cracking. He hints at something. Maybe Tandy had a gun? Maybe there's a weapon involved. He's fishing for information, while also trying to get reward money for helping identify the shooter. This weakens Tandy's alibi even more, but it also shows how desperate people are getting. Everybody's trying to cash in on this. Everybody's got an angle. Quincy's not loyal to Tandy, he just wants the reward. Tommy shows up at Matty B's where Tony works, and he's got a plan. He flirts with Tony, he turns on the charm, he uses his charisma to get close to her and extract Hakeem's information. It's calculated, it's smart. It's not malicious, but it is manipulative. Tommy gets her number and Hakeem's details. He and Blue can now track down the valet. But this scene also shows how transactional everything is in this world. Tommy's using Tony to get information. Tony's giving it up because Tommy's attractive and charming. Nobody's being real with anybody anymore. Carla is at Madam's residence. She's got something important to tell her. You can see it in her face. She's scared. She's conflicted. She wants to confess something. But Madam's distracted because she got a call from her informant at the police station that Davis is interviewing a suspect. Madam's paranoid. Madam doesn't have time for Carla's emotional baggage right now. Madam keeps cutting her off. She's dismissive. She won't listen. This builds massive suspicion around Carla. Why would she need to confess? What does she know? Is she involved in the shooting? Is she protecting someone? Is it Hakeem? Is it Tony? Is it herself? We also see quick flashes of other drama. Doc and Detective Davis have this weird dynamic that feels more strategic than romantic. The concierge is dealing with some kind of injury after he was attacked by the people sent by Mr. James. There's tension everywhere at Club Eden. But the main focus is Carla. She knows something and Madam won't let her say it. Madam invited Quincy to her office after her informant told her that Quincy had been called to the police station. When Madam asked Quincy why he was there, he explained that Detective Davis wanted to confirm Miss Tandy's alibi. Madam pressed further. Why would Tandy even need an alibi? Quincy revealed the shocking truth. Tandy was a suspect in Madam's shooting case. But instead of telling her, Quincy admitted he kept it a secret, went to the police because he wanted the reward for himself, thinking Madam would respect his hustle. The moment Madam heard that Tandy was a suspect in her shooting case, she wasted no time. She stormed straight to Tandy's house. What followed was pure chaos. Madam vandalized the place, and when Tandy confronted her, the clash escalated. In the heat of the fight, Madam shocked Tandy and sent her crashing into the swimming pool. The scene was explosive, rage, betrayal, and vengeance all colliding under one roof. The question now is, was this retaliation necessary? Or is it because Madam is desperate looking for her shooter or someone to take the fall? By the end of the episode, we got Madam's paranoia is at an all-time high. She went from trusting Blue to holding a knife to her neck in this episode. That's mental health declining. The investigation is going nowhere. Davis is chasing Tandy, who probably didn't do it. Blue and Tommy are hunting Hakeem but haven't found him yet. Carla's trying to confess but Madam won't listen. Amp is dealing with family trauma after learning his mum's bipolar. That's heavy emotional weight on top of the baby situation. And Quincy's still trying to profit off this whole situation by offering reward money tips. Episode ends with us no closer to finding the shooter, but closer to everyone's personal breaking points. The tension is mounting. The paranoia is spreading. And Madam's becoming more dangerous as she becomes more desperate. Episode 6, Wop Wop Wop, is about paranoia, family secrets, and dead-end investigations. We're halfway through the season and we're no closer to finding who shot Madam, but we're getting deeper into everyone's personal drama. Theories. Is Carla the shooter? Is Hakeem connected? Will Tony's bipolar revelation change Amp's relationship with his mum? How much longer before Madam's paranoia makes her destroy her own empire? Drop your theories in the comments. Like, subscribe, and let's figure this out together. Episode 7 is coming and something's gotta break. Peace.